Sack Life beat depression. It's day 829 and I'm feeling fine. Coming at you live from the side of the road somewhere. Still in New Jersey, on my way out. The adventure is continuing, but we are back with another somatic healing session to wipe out depression. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here now. Anyone who's tuning in later, appreciate you guys and girls out there for tuning in to the journey. We're on the road to change, Colorado. Get back to that beat depression bus, get it back out there, and start impacting some lives with that heavy bag training. Free heavy bag training if anyone is diagnosed with depression or anxiety. And just hit me up anywhere you see the bus. All you gotta do is follow the account, let other people know we're sharing free tools out here. And one of those free tools is Gratitude Tool. We practice it every single day on the live show. Today will be no different. Today, in my gratitude section, I am thankful for everyone in my hometown who's been so supportive of me and my journey. I'm thankful to my parents. I'm grateful for my parents for giving me a place to stay while I was visiting briefly, while I wait for the bus to be repaired. And I am grateful for everybody who's tuning in now, anyone who's tuning in later. Shout out to the first ones in, Speed of Vic, Mad with Hats. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We're going to do a freezing cold edition, freezing cold roadside edition of Sack Life today. We'll be doing some fundamentals. We'll drill through real quick. Already talked to security in this parking lot. They said we're all right for a little bit, so we'll try and get through it quick and get out of their way before it becomes a bigger problem. But wherever we are, whatever's happening, whatever kind of challenges you're going through, we can still take a couple of minutes to show up for ourselves and focus on self-care. Take that little baby step forward, and remember, every single step forward counts. So, gratitude going out to Gabriel and Antonio. Thank you. Anto, thank you for being here. And Mad with Hat says, cold bong in the cold bong. Heck yeah, man. Let's go. Let's get this thing happening. All right, so we're going to do this thing. We're going to focus on fundamentals today. We're going to do 3 rounds, 3 minutes each, 1 minute breaks in between to catch your breath and drink water. Make sure you're staying hydrated. We did the gratitude section already. Grateful for you. Shout out to my aunt, Kathy. Love you, Kath. Thank you so much for the support. And to Master Checo for tuning in. And Lisa the Luminary, you're all part of my gratitude section. Go ahead and think about your gratitude section. It'll put you in that positive mindset. Second mental health tool we always talk about is, where did it go? There it is the progress tracking tool. Keeping track of the number of days you show up for yourself adds up into more self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-validation. And it also acts as proof of how far you've come, how far you can go in the future, and what you are capable of every single day, even in the face of depression, even in the face of anything that's trying to stop you. So keep track of those days, count those steps, because every single step forward counts. And if you want to make it super effective, make that daily accomplishable goal something that builds you up mentally and physically. It could be this show, it could be training somewhere else, it could be a martial arts class, heavy bag time, a run, a jog, bicycle time, anything like that. A physical and mental activity that builds you up, builds up that resiliency in the face of those obstacles. And if you got a number, if you've been keeping track of your progress, it's been 829 days of consecutive progress for me. Let me know how many days it's been for you. Sharing that number can help inspire others as well. Now I'm going to take off this one glove so I can see who else is here and what's happening. Shout out to Kayla, and shout out to This Kid Is Lucky. Thank you for being here. Shout out to everybody who's tuned in now. My aunt said, where am I? I don't know where I am. I'm at Barnes & Noble on the side of the road in the freezing cold somewhere in Jersey. I didn't make it out of Jersey yet, but I did make it out of my hometown, so we're going. We're moving forwards. Shout out to Slayer Ken. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in, sharing your progress at 437 days. Crushing it. Let's get into it. Let's get into a basic round. We'll do jab and cross. We'll do some different variations of jab and cross. We'll do some level changes, but we'll keep it pretty basic. Just get it moving so I can get that blood pumping. I can keep myself warm, and we can all grow through what we're going through out here. I know you guys have challenges too. Everybody's got challenges every day. This is just a weather challenge, but there's tons of challenges. We're gonna conquer them all. We're gonna grow right through them. We're gonna be productive. We're gonna take steps forward to our ability every single day. So let's do it. Let's get it together. I got the boom box ready. Go ahead and pop right in. Hopefully you can hear that. There it is. Go ahead and pop right into Muay Thai stance, and we're going to start with the basics. We're jumping right into it. Let's go. The adventure continues. Get those hands up by the brow line. Square up in your balanced stance. Remember to visualize that opponent, and to make it mental health focused, assign that opponent the word you want to work on. If it's depression, make it the depression dummy. Square up, and let's punch them in the face. Step forwards and twist in for the jab. rotate through for the cross, and back to stance. Remember to squeeze the fist on impact. Turn those fists over, and exhale with those strikes. Chin tuck. Rotate through the hips and shoulders, step in, 1, 2, and back to stance. Visualize making contact with those large 2 knuckles as you punch the face of that depression dummy. Remember to return the hands to guard after each strike. 1, 2, and back to stance. Keep it moving. 1, 2, back to stance. Keep that balanced Muay Thai stance, head in the center line. Weights on the balls of the feet. 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and back. We're stepping forwards, twisting through the hips and shoulders, punching forwards into the face of that visualized target, and then back to stance. Keep that movement going. 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and back. And we're gonna double it up, double up the jab, and then rotate through for the cross. Double jab, cross. Double jab, cross. Small step forwards for the jab. 1, 2. Rotate through for the cross. 1, 2. Rotate for the cross. Security's watching me right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's mix it up. Throw in some uppercuts. Uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. Start drilling them. Right up that center line. Remember, bring the elbow into the center line. Drive it up. The hand comes back to the chin. Other hand drops. Boom. Elbow up that center line. Move that elbow in. Drive it up the center. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, visualize that target, visualize knocking the lives out of that depression dummy. Keep your chin tucked, head on the center line nice and balanced, and twist through those hips to generate some force. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Remember to bring them back to defend after each combo. Back to stance, step in for the 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Uppercuts, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember to push to your skill level. If the intensity is too low, pick up speed, pick up intensity, and pick up volume on those strikes. Give yourself a challenge. Oos, 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 oos. Back to stance. Level change time. Start 1 high, 1 low. Rotate for the cross, and back stance. 1 jab to the head, sink on the knees, jab to the body, rotate for cross, back to stance. Keep the guard tight. Step in for the 1 to the head, sink, 1 to the body, rotate for the cross, back to stance. Keep it moving, level changing, pop, pop, pop. Pick up some speed, bang, bang, bang. Tuck the chin, bang, bang, bang. And that's the end of round 1. Catch your breath, drink some water, check in on you, make sure you're doing all right, and push into your level. Remember, there's no growth in the comfort zone, so don't get too comfortable, don't take it too easy, because we'll fall into boredom and we won't be able to keep that progress successive. Woo! We want to make it sustainable and work smart, not too hard where we overwork and we'll need a day off, not too easy where we fall into boredom, but find that flow zone in between where you can make progress every single day and benefit you. It's been 829 days of proof that I can continue to show up for myself and have that sustainable routine. And the only way to do that is to make it sustainable, right? Make it an accomplishable goal and continue to challenge yourself, but not too hard where you need a day off and not too easy where it gets boring. We're gonna keep that challenge going. All right, we got 13 seconds. If you're feeling a little parched, hydrate up, catch your breath. We're gonna get right back into it, square up into stance, visualize that opponent. We're going back to basics again. We're gonna work some uppercuts into the combo this time. We'll throw some slips in there as well. Step forwards for the 1, 2, 1, 2. Now step forwards for a lead uppercut. Bring that elbow in to the center line. Drive that lead uppercut forwards, and then rotate through for a nice cross. Bang! It's a good combo because the uppercut will pop their head up out of the guard, and when their head comes up, you can finish them off with a cross. Let's put it together with the 1, 2. 1, 2 gets their guard up by the head. Toss that lead uppercut to pop the head up and drop the guard, and then rotate through for the cross. Nice, effective, quick combo. 1, 2, guard is tight. Pop them with the uppercut, finish them off with a cross. Keep the chin tucked, stay in stance. Keep your balance and keep that flow moving. Let's go. 1, 2, pop, pop. Uppercut, boom. Rotate for the cross, bang. Make contact and visualize that target. Exhale on each strike, inhale through the nose. Let's go. 1, 2, uppercut, cross, and back to stance. Keep it tight, keep it centered, squared hips, squared shoulders. Visualize that target and keep your pace going. 1, 2, bump, bump, uppercut, cross, and back to stance. Guard high. can turn those fists in, you can turn the palms forwards, closed hands, lots of different guards there, different options for you, but keep that combo going. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to stance. Put those moves together, go at your pace, but make it nice and smooth, and keep that guard going, keep moving. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember what you're fighting for. 1, 2, 3, 4. That quality of life you deserve, and how do you know that you deserve it? It's based on what you give. So give it 100%. Let's go. 1, 2, uppercut, cross. 1, 2, uppercut, cross. 1, 2, uppercut, cross. Back to stance. Let's slip some punches. Slip the cross, slip the jab. Back to stance. Slip the cross, slip the jab. Remember to slip it to the outside of those punches. You want to be on the outside of the range so it opens them up for a counter. Back to stance, slip the cross, boom, slip the jab, boom. Back to stance, hit him with the 1, 2, pop, pop, and finish that combo up. Uppercut, cross again. Back to stance, slip the cross, boom, slip the jab, bang. Hit him with the 1, 2, pop, pop, uppercut, boom, cross. And that's it, back to stance, keep it moving. Work that level change back in, jab to the head. This time I want you to sink for the cross to the body, and then stand back up straight and finish him off with a quick jab back to the face, right in the nose. Let's do it. Step in for the first one, power jab to the face, sink in the knees and twist through the body for the cross to the head, to the solar plexus, and then rotate as you stand back up, bang, to the head. So we're going high, low, high, power shots in the middle, and then you can add a little power in the end as well. They're all kind of power shots because we're stepping into that jab. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Back to stance. 1, 2, 3. Back to stance. 1, 2, 3. Back to stance. 1, 2, 3. And that's the end of round 2. Catch your breath. Drink some water. Check in on you. Make sure you're not pushing too hard. And you're finding that flow zone for progress. Remember, you can moderate intensity, volume, and speed. Those are all things up to you to tune in for you and customize that lesson for you. You can also add your own striking patterns if you'd like, or if not, you can follow along with us every day. Find those tools that work for you and keep making that progress. Remember, keep track of that progress so you can know the amount of credit that you should give yourself, the amount of credit you deserve for showing up every single day. We got 24 seconds. We're going to pop into the final session. We'll mix all those combos together, the slips, the jab, the cross, the uppercut, the pop, and the level changes. We'll put them all together. We'll kind of flow with it in the final 3 minutes. Shout out to Mehdi. Jelena, thank you for being here as well. And let's do it. Pop back into Muay Thai stance. Nice and balanced. Close the fingers, right? Tuck the chin. Guard is tight. Visualize that opponent. Square hips and shoulders. And we're going to put all those 3 combos we learned together. Starting with the level change. High, step in for the jab. Sink on the knees. Rotate through for that cross to the solar plexus. And then stand up tall. Bang. Finish them off with the jab. Back to stance. Now we're going to hit them with the 1, 2, uppercut, cross combo. 1, 2, uppercut, cross. Back to stance. And then we're going to start working those slips in. So slip the cross, boom, slip the cross, boom, slip the jab. And then fire back with the 1, 2, uppercut, cross. Back to stance. Level change combo. Step in for the 1, sink for the cross, rise for the jab. Let's mix that up. Let's flip it on them. Let's flip the script so they don't get used to it. Step in and toss the cross high. Sink for the jab to the solar plexus and then rotate up for a nice powerful cross to finish it. Let's flip that script. Let's stay unpredictable, stay dangerous, and keep moving. Step forwards for the jab, sink for the cross, stand up tall for the jab, back to stance. Now let's reverse it. Step in for the cross, sink for the jab, rotate up for the cross. Back to stance, work the slips, slip the cross, slip the jab, fire back with the 1, 2, pop, pop, and then uppercut, bang. The head pops up out of guard, rotate through for the cross to finish him off. Back to stance, keep it moving, level changes, let's go. Jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, jab. Now switch it, cross, jab low, cross high. Back to stance, cross, jab, cross. Cross, jab, cross. Back to stance, flip it again. Jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, jab. Jab, cross, jab. Back to stance. They don't know which one to guard against, right? We got our power hand. We keep moving it around. So go power shot to the head, cross. Jab to the solar plexus, drop their guard. Stand up tall for that cross to the head again and back to stance. Let's block the cross, block the jab. Fire back with the 1, 2, bum, bum. Back to stance. block the cross, block the jab, fire back with the 1-2 uppercut cross combo. 1-2 uppercut cross. Back to stance, and let's keep it going. Level change again. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Keep it squared, keep it centered. Remember, rotate through to put in that work. High and low combos. 1, 2, 3. Back to stance. Block the cross, block the jab, and fire back with the 1-2 uppercut cross combo. Keep it moving. Chin tuck balance. Square those hips and shoulders and keep on going. Step in for the 1-2. Cover up against the jab. Cover up against the cross. Cover up against the jab. Rotate through for the 1-2 uppercut cross combo. 1-2 uppercut cross. Back in. Level change. Start with the cross. Bang, bang, bang. Level change. Start with the jab. Bang, bang, bang. Back to stance. Block them. Block, block. Fire back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is the end of round 3. Hopefully you found room to grow today and room to challenge yourself. Woo. If you did, even if you only put in 1 minute of time today, remember that 1 minute counts as a step forwards. So make sure that you're counting those steps, because that is your progress and that is your success. Progress equals success, right? There's no limit to how much we can do when we start keeping track of that progress and we start giving ourselves the credit that we are due. Right? We have to value ourselves first, we have to value our time first, and then we can help others. We gotta take care of our mental health first, and then we can help others with their mental health. We could be the people that our loved ones deserve. We could be the happiest versions of ourselves that they deserve, and then we can give to them from our abundance, not at our expense. So keep finding those tools that work for you. Work on that day list tool. Sean, day 2, congrats, brother. Keep on keeping track. I know you've put in way more than 2 days of work, but if you keep track of that number and you keep track of the days that you get up and you fight forwards, they will only build up to more and more evidence of your strength and your endurance out here against anything that is trying to tell you otherwise. Any of those lies that depression tries to sell us, or anxiety tries to sell us, or even world, culture, society, whoever is trying to slow you down. You don't need to worry about those opinions. You don't need to worry about depression's opinions. All you need to worry about is your opinion of you. So give yourself some factual proof to back up that opinion and keep track of those days. And until next time, I'll catch you guys same exact time, same exact channel, same exact life. Sack man out.